What's up, Ed? I know this is late, but here, I'll show you. I'll delete all these. Oh, I'll even delete the TGAs. Let's see. So this is for the converter. Let's see, is that all of them? Pyramid model. What are we doing here? Oh, I know what that's from. Okay. Alrighty. Oops. So this is my converter. So the way I did it is I read in for my command line arguments. It's like not the FBX, but just the name, so that it's easier to manipulate, like to make the names of the blow files and the TGAs later, right? To read into LIU, and then eventually, yeah, it becomes a SPU. So yeah, and then you do a -T and put in the TGA, so it handles one or many or none. And then, what did I just accidentally click? Oops. Here's all your stuff. I gotta clean this up. There's a lot of commented out. I was initially trying to do, because EAT had all those different parameters, I was gonna do like all of them separately. So I would had like the vertexes, like the XYZs, right? And then I had like the normals and stuff, and I was writing it like that. But I realized it was just a lot easier and kind of more work, pointless work, I guess, to separate them like that, even though EAT can handle, or what's it called? Vodka can handle those. I just wrote them all straight up as like the VBO. So I, whatever, I write into those buffers, and then do all the string manipulation to essentially just write them to the binaries, and then from there write them to the BLO files using the vodka, this command name. This is all like string stuff that I use, and then I just call it command name. And then for the TGAs, I just well, first I like write the name of it, and I just I find the name of it, right? So this TGA name is like the right name plus the underscore TGA, so that's like what I'm gonna write into it, and then I make the BLO, and then this in textures Q is like the oh yeah, the in textures is like I read them from the command line and put them there, and then yeah, it makes the BLOs using that, and then I just use SPU. So I mean, it runs, and then I put them into this SPU generator file that's in my folder, and I got the DLL, vodka, model converter.exe, and then I have this batch file, which is really simple. I mean, I just call it, and then I have the different ones. I was thinking of maybe doing like for all the FBX ones, but when I was workshopping it or whatever, it was in another folder, and I was doing it for like a bunch of other ones I didn't necessarily want. So I just manually did it, and I can see like you could probably put them in a spreadsheet and just copy them over some way with like another script or something like that, whatever. But yeah, here I'll just run it. This is like, it deletes the bins and blows before, just so that I don't have any extra stuff. I was trying to delete a lot of the extra stuff that prints, but some of your functions set other functions. So like the one that I commented out initially was like this display. It was either display hierarchy or what is it? Display. Maybe it was display hierarchy. Yeah, it like actually puts them in. It doesn't just display them. So I was kind of like, oh, sorry, I have a pause there. Do I? Oh, no, I guess not. I just finished at the same time I pressed a button. Then the other ones go way quicker for whatever reason. And here we go. These are the last ones because it didn't delete it at the end, but it deletes, you know, when it does it. So then I have all these SPUs, and then I'll just show you. I'll do the model separate, or the model viewer separately. Is this the right one? Okay, yeah. Let's delete that. But just to show you that those SPU files actually work. There you go. Oh, I got the spheres in the way. Okay, so there you go. The alien I got from a class file or folder. I got the war bear, the Astro Boy's right in front of it, but yeah, it's rendering that. And then, yeah, so the converter, all good to go. I'll do the model and let you know what I may or may not be missing in that. But yeah.